So, Croatia. Middle, Croatia. Hungary. Oh, Hungary. Lithuanian. Okay. Oh, Lithuanian. Lithuanian. I can't pronounce properly. Another country. Azerbaijan. Kodo. Oh, I see. Oh. Azerbaijan. Belarus. Belarus, pardon. Oh, Belarus, yes. Right. Belarus. Colombia. Oh, don't forget about that. Oh, yes. Colombia. Kazakh. No. No. Kazakh. Peru. Peru, that's it. South Africa. South African. Remember? South African. Takare. Again, I cannot pronounce properly.
Andorra.
Oh.
French island.
Oh, I see. Andorra, sir. Andorra. Estonia. Oh, recently I have been there. Small country, very beautiful. Estonia. Latvia. Some. Latvia. Takare. Malta. Tigre. Malta. Oh. Oh, see? Mistake. Oh. Slovakia. Oh, did. Slovakia. Oh. Yeah. Slovenia. Oh, forget. Slovenia. Sri Lanka. Kodo. Kue. Ale. Sri Lanka. Portugal. Bisaya. So, this time, no sufficient time, and quite a big number, so it's difficult to meet separately. So I just want to say hello to all those foreigners. I already met Chinese brothers, sisters from mainland China yesterday, and then brothers, sisters from Himalayan range, those Buddhists, and of course Tibetan who newly arrived here, I met yesterday. Now remaining people from different countries, I want to see you this moment. Except those Buddhist countries like Sri Lanka or Thailand and Laos on these, and also in Russian Federation, there are also few Buddhist republics. These are traditionally Buddhist. The remaining traditionally non-Buddhist countries, however, all major religions are actually religion of the world. Like Judaism, Christianity, Islam start from Middle East, but eventually become the world religion. Similarly, from East, I think Hinduism some extent, but mainly Buddhism from India, from Asia. But you see, traditionally, most cases in Asia, but nowadays there are some people who really showing interest about Buddhism. Then basically, as I mentioned earlier, all these major religions are religions of humanity. So, we human beings, now 7 billion human beings, mentally, emotionally, physically, we are same. I think simple reason, the way we born, the way we die, no differences. Easterner or Westerner or Southerner or Northerner. Everybody is the same. Then more important, everybody have desire to have happier life. And desire to less problem. And also, 7 billion human beings, each one have every right to achieve happy life, successful life, and less trouble. That's a basic our right. Now I want to share you, in the past, I think from our sort of more difficult life with poverty, you see, the people more concerned about material facilities because of sort of feeling, physical level, hunger, disease. These are something very sort of immediately affect. So more concern. So we concentrate more on material development. It is right. With the help of technology and science, the physical condition much improved. And meantime, the education system also start according that sort of way of thinking. Material is so important. So now, later part of 20th century, more and more people begin to realize the real happiness or satisfaction is very much related on mental level. Obviously, those people who have material sort of facility, everything there, very sort of comfortable life, but due to lack of inner strength, life remains fear and some kind of frustration. And that brings hatred, anger. That actually creates loneliness here. So, material values. Someone may be billionaire, but a very unhappy person. That's what we already noticed. So now, later part of 20th century, I think from two factors. One factor is the more sort of materialistic life. Instead of solving mental problem, but sometimes increasing, not happy. Another factor in the scientific research work, now some top scientists really, because of the sharp-minded, now they begin to realize emotion, mind, as something very important factor for our happy life. Individual case, family level, or community level. Old people, young people, educated, uneducated, rich, poor, those differences. Unless some kind of peace of mind here, the life may not be happy. So people, medical science, now begin to take interest about how to develop calm mind. So therefore, you see, people, more and more, including scientists, I think mainly scientists now really carrying more interest about the world of emotion, world of mind. And then through that, more knowledge about the system of the emotion and mind, then as they try to tackle emotions. The proper way to tackle emotion is not relying on drugs or some other tranquilizers. These are temporary method. Real method, logically, since many sort of mental level sort of frustrations or angers, these come from emotion. So we must have proper method or antidote must find within the emotion, within the mind. So more and more people now showing interest, the training of mind, irrespective whether religious believer or non-believer. So that's why the ancient Indian spirituality, including Buddhism, or another word, I think ancient Indian sort of tradition, where practice of single-pointed mind and insight survey, insight, 상동,
Superior insight.
가, 가.
Superior insight.
Oh, I don't know. 가르사.
That's called penetrative insight.
Oh, so these tradition where these practice they are naturally more sort of information about emotion, about mind, and Buddhism as well. So the main practice is not just prayer, not to recite some mantra, but real Buddhist practice is training of our mind, training our mind. Then through that way, and then I think perhaps I think unique thing about Buddhism is utilize human intelligence maximum way, through that way transform our destructive emotion. So now, I said some people really now showing interest about ancient Indian sort of tradition and including Buddhism. So you came here because of you have some interest. I think you everybody know the facility in Bodh Gaya not good. and the weather condition also very uncertain. So almost like, you see, they come to Bodh Gaya in order to buy flu or little fever. In spite of that, you see, more and more people, you see, eager come here. Firstly, this place also is very, very sacred. I think on this moment, this sort of time, I think it is important to keep in our mind another sort of thing. That is promotion of religious harmony. That is India, 1,000 years, that is tradition there. I think many Indians, from their childhood, they already know. They already take for granted there are many different religions. So the person who grown up that kind of atmosphere, then sort of say mutual respect, different religious tradition, already there. That I think the ancient Indian tradition, it kept the last 1,000 years. This, I think now today's world, something relevant, because unfortunately some problems which we humanity facing, you see, due to different sort of belief. Actually, all different religious traditions, you see, carry same message of love, compassion, tolerance, forgiveness, contentment, self-discipline. All religions carry these practices same. In philosophical field, big differences. But the purpose of these all different philosophical views, same. Utilize different sort of philosophy, different concept in order to promote these practice. Right? So I think visit India and visit different sort of temples, you get sort of more awareness, different religious tradition live together. Of course, some cases, you see some problems there. That is due to few mischievous people sort of behave, mischievous. So otherwise, you see, basically, a wonderful sort of tradition in this country. So that also, I think, useful to look like that. So then today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 3 days, is a session. It's more or less like lecture about Buddhism. So that, please pay more attention. Sometimes among Tibetan and also among some Chinese also, you see, in 60s, 70s, I noticed when I give some explanation about Buddhism, and some people feel sleep. Not much interest. Then initiation start. Everybody, you see, very, very sort of attentive way. That's, I think, a mistake. Right from the beginning, I noticed Westerners more sort of interest about explanation about Buddha Dharma. That, I think, very important. So you generally better education. So you see, your mind some way set up, you see, to desire to learn more. I think that's a good thing. So that 3 days, my lecture on Buddhism, I consider this lecture on Buddhism is more important than actual initiation. But if I announce only initiation, I mean only lecture, then may not more people come, right? May not much people come. Oh, Dalai Lama carries some lecture on Buddhism in Bodh Gaya. Okay. When announced initiation of Kalachakra, then more people come. So that's my, actually, in a way, my little trick, right? show people Kalachakra initiation. But actually, my main interest is explanation about Buddha Dharma. So, then next about 3 days, the actual Kalachakra initiation, that's too complicated. Okay, finish. Thank you.